What's going on, guys? This is the new ADV Pickleball Pro Bag from ADV that I've been collaborating with. Helping design a bag is something that I've always wanted to do, and I'm going to be going through over pretty much every pocket, feature, and design choice. Link to the Kickstarter is in the description below if you are interested in the bag and if you want to help support me and ADV. If this goes well, I actually have ideas for some smaller and different style of bags for pickleball, such as totes, slings, etc. This is pretty much the final version of the bag, and there will be a few minor tweaks to like the final production, but this is essentially how it will look and function. Before we get started, I want you to understand that this bag was created to be as versatile as possible and to cater to a certain lifestyle and how I travel to go play pickleball. If you play a lot, have long sessions at your local courts, travel for tournaments, like to carry snacks, beverages, need to do some work on the road, or shift between work and play, and then, I don't know, play and then work, this might be the bag for you. Now, to do all those things, you need a big bag, and this is a big bag. There is no way around it. I'm 5'5", 5'6" on good days, and this is what the bag looks like on me. And this leads me to the bag's first feature, which are daisy chain loops at the top of the straps for height adjustments. I prefer my backpacks to rest right on my lower back, like right above my booty, for maximum comfort and stability. This bag offers 3 adjustment heights to accommodate different preferences. Now, if you don't want to look like you got brothers named Leonardo, Michelangelo, Donatello, and Raphael, and you're about to go do battle with the shredder, ADV also got you covered with the ADV backpack. This is a bag that will be available as an add-on in this Kickstarter campaign, and the latest version 2 of the ADV backpack will be available soon on ADV's website. The one I am holding right now is version 1 of the smaller ADV backpack, which was designed with tennis in mind, and it's actually my go-to tennis bag, but would honestly make a pretty good pickleball bag as well. Here you can see there is this cape that can go over the top of the rackets on the back side for protection. They stow away when not in use, and the bag is quite clean. It has this front tongue design style opening with quick access organization on the top of the bag, and still has a cooler pocket on the side. The only difference between version 1 and 2 is that version 2 will have the ability to remove this cape so that pickleball paddles can more easily be stored away and taken out of the back pocket. Okay, back to the Pickleball Pro Bag. The shoulder strap attachment points are made of aluminum, so you don't have to worry about them failing on you. I originally wanted the bottom attachment points to be removable as well, so you could completely remove the shoulder straps altogether. But that was extra cost and a feature I didn't think that would be as useful to, I don't know, me and maybe a lot of other people out there. What is useful though is the sternum strap here. It locks with a high quality plastic buckle, and the straps are on rails so they can be adjusted to your desired height for maximum comfort. Speaking of comfort, the straps use foam padding that has perforations for ventilation. You can actually find the same foam and air mesh ventilation on the back panel of the bag for comfort while wearing the bag for extended periods of time. If you find yourself not wanting to wear the bag or just need to grab it to move around quickly, you will find a sturdy top handle as well as handles on either side of the bag. These grab handles are decently thick with some padding and is made out of a smooth webbing material similar to the material you find in the seat belt of cars. Along these grab handles at the top and the sides, you will find some additional utility loops, perfect for anything that goes on a carabiner, such as keys, a flashlight, I guess, hand sanitizer, a towel, and actually would make a great spot to put those wristbands that they give you at larger tournaments that you're competing or participating in that you might not want to keep like on your wrist. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Moving to the rest of the exterior of the bag, it's made of a weather-resistant 400D Corda nylon for the majority of the exterior. On the bottom though, of the bag, we used a rugged waterproof 1000D tarpaulin, so you don't have to worry about water seeping through from the ground wherever you place it. You may have also noticed that this bag has a fairly flat bottom and it can stand up on its own even when empty, which is kind of like a must for me. This just makes it very easy to pack and unpack your gear. Speaking of packing and unpacking, let's get into the exterior pockets of the bag and what they are meant for. All these pockets use YKK Zippers, which is a Japanese zipper manufacturer and supplies high quality, dependable zippers. Like, I know this might sound silly to say, but YKK is kind of like the leading brand for zippers. They supply luxury brands with zippers, and they make fire retardant zippers for fire suits. Even the first spacesuits for the astronauts that landed on the moon used YKK zippers. Anyways, that's probably more about zippers than you really needed to know. And the first pocket I'm going to show you on the bag doesn't even have a zipper. This front access grab and go quick access pocket is intended for one paddle to go in and out, designed to help you get on and off the court as quickly as possible. It fits most paddles just fine. You won't have any problems with elongated or standard shape paddles. Here I have the Bread and Butter Filth, which is an elongated shape paddle and comes in around 7.375 inches in width. And here I have two of my favorite, more standard shape paddles, the Volair Forza Mach 2 and the Move-In 16S, coming in at about 8.12 inches in width. I will say that some really wide body paddles, such as the S2 shape paddles from Selkirk at 8.2 inches, can get really snug in there, but it's still doable. Now, this was intended for a single paddle, but really you could put anything fairly flat in here that you wanted quick access to, such as a book, a notebook, a towel maybe, or even a tablet. Just keep in mind that there's no covering for it. So if you leave something in there, just know that it will be exposed to the elements. If you still want quick access to your paddles, but with a bit more protection, we have a back panel pocket here that is insulated to further help protect your gear from the elements. You will notice that the zipper comes down halfway down the bag for easier access to this compartment, and features a single divider inside to help keep the face of your paddles from getting scratched or moving or rubbing against each other. This pocket also features a false bottom, meaning it's raised above the ground, making it a great place to also store your tablet or laptop up to 17 inches. I travel quite a bit for tournaments, work, and sometimes just like to go straight to the courts from work, so this is pretty ideal for me to have a dedicated pocket for my laptop and maybe an extra paddle. Inside this pocket, you may have noticed another flat zipper pocket, perfect for items that you might want to have quick access to but might not need all the time, or maybe just want a bit more peace of mind with some added security. Speaking of security, there is also a small buckle here between the zippers that act a little bit as a theft deterrent. I kind of like to use this pocket to maybe put my wallet, keys, a pen, charging brick, cables, and maybe a few extra overgrips. Also back here, there is a small secret stash pocket for small items like some cash or maybe an air tag. Around the side of the bag, you will find a ball gutter. Honestly, every pickleball bag out there should have some sort of ball pocket or organization. This pocket is long and takes up a little bit of space within the main compartment, which I will show you in a bit. It was designed to fit up to 4 balls, but you could use it as quick access for other items like maybe an umbrella if you really wanted to. Moving down the bottom and the sides of the bag, you will find a thicker, more premium stretch mesh for external water bottle carry. It will fit a 32-ounce water bottle, and while I'm very confident in its durability, I really wanted something just a bit more robust, but some decisions had to be made to keep the bag from getting too expensive. I've been using this pocket for a full-size water bottle for the past couple months, and it's held up pretty well. Now, this pocket here functions as a shoe compartment, but can also serve multiple purposes if you're someone who occasionally carries your shoes externally, which I often do, or maybe you just wear your court shoes out to when you're about to go play. Most bags typically have a shoe compartment at the bottom, which I find inconvenient to access most of the time. I opted for top access in this design and gave the compartment some structure for easy removal of the shoes. Additionally, there are vents on either side of the compartment covered by flaps to prevent water and liquids from entering while allowing ventilation. The advantage of top access is that you can leave the flap open for extra ventilation, because some of y'all know who you are. Y'all need it. This, of course, isn't possible with a bottom shoe compartment. Inside that pocket, there's also an elastic sleeve for further organization. So, whether separating clothes from your shoes or storing bulky items like a sweater, this pocket offers a lot of versatility. Regardless of how you choose to utilize this pocket, you can also turn the pocket inside out for easier cleaning. Directly below the multi-shoe compartment is an insulated pocket designed to keep snacks and beverages cool. This pocket is accessible from both inside and outside the bag, as I'll demonstrate later in the video. I don't always use this pocket for snacks or drinks unless I'm attending an event or I know I'll be out for an extended period of time. Sometimes I simply use it for quick access to other items. While some may prefer a dedicated cooler with better insulation and more space, this pocket serves well in a pinch, especially if you're looking to streamline what you bring to the courts and don't require a ton of space for food and drinks. Okay, last but not least on the outside of this bag is this quick access pocket you'll find on the top. I'm not gonna lie to you, but a lot of thought went into this top pocket, which I like to call a tray. This is a great place for your phone, sunglasses, keys, or any other small items you want really quick access to. So many quick access like phone pockets and other bags require you to reach in, pull out your phone, and then check it. However, with this design, you can simply flip open the flap to quickly check on your friend who always seems to be late to your drill sessions. You can even prop up your phone vertically like this for like easy glancing, making it convenient to check for text notifications such as being assigned a court while waiting for your next match at a tournament. Did I mention it also has a cable pass-through so you can connect your phone to a power bank? Yeah. I definitely put in way too much thought into this quick access pocket. Don't judge me. Okay, we pretty much covered the exterior of the bag. Now let's get into the interior. This is a clamshell style bag similar to what you find in a suitcase. I took inspiration from that and from the camera bags that I use when I'm carrying my video equipment. I just like being able to see all my gear or have access to all my things at a glance. And did you guys notice something? The interior of this bag is colored. It's bright. It's not black. Some of you who know me know that it's a huge pet peeve of mine that the interior of bags, at least large bags, is just not a different color, and it just makes it really difficult to find what you need sometimes. And sometimes, you know, when the sun goes down, I don't know, you're looking for your keys or you're looking for something specific, you're just searching through this void of darkness. So yeah, bright colors on the inside of the bag for visibility. Now, while open like this in this clamshell style, the ADV Pickleball Pro Bag was designed to be able to stand on its own, or you can use these hooks to hang the bag on a fence if you know you're going to be at the courts for a longer session. At the top of the bag on the right side is a pocket designed to be used with toiletries in mind. It has a PVC interior, so it's easy to clean because nothing is worse than having your sunscreen bottle burst and like having to try and clean that all up out of your bag. Moving down the right side, there is a larger mesh pocket suitable for various accessories. I typically like to store Overgrips, Tungsten tape, and Edgetape in here. These are from some of the brands that I use, which are from Lukey Grips and from Braden from Pickleball Effect. You can find links to these products in the description below. Now, although the pocket is quite large, its visibility through the mesh is a little limited. I wish was more transparent. However, I chose to use the same high quality mesh found on the exterior water bottle pockets to ensure durability and reduce the likelihood of damage, while still maintaining a little bit of transparency. At the bottom of the right side of the bag is the second access point for the cooler. So you can access it from either side, whether the bag is open or closed. Finally, moving on to the left side of the bag is, the largest compartment area. You can pretty much put whatever you need in here. I like to put extra paddles that I'm testing or playing with in here. This is a fun paddle called the Quiet 2 from a company called Pickle, P-K-O-L-L. I got the Fire and Ice from Speed Up here, a few paddles from Honolulu, a Thrive Blackout, and some others. This bag can hold up to 10 paddles if you decide to use all the space for paddles and like nothing else. I don't know why you would actually need to carry 10 paddles with you. Okay, so aside from paddles though, I typically put a packing cube in here for travel, maybe two. Usually a small camera cube and or larger cube for clothes. If you look off to the side, you will see this kind of larger pocket right here, and this is where the ball gutter lies. I really wanted this to be a more elastic mesh, so when it's not used, it doesn't eat into the main compartment, but using this nylon material here makes the ball gutter pocket a bit more durable and functional to potentially store other items in it aside from just pickleballs. On the opposite side is another mesh pocket. This is typically where I keep a power bank, mainly so that I can run a wire from it through the cable pass-through to charge my phone in the quick access pocket on the top of the bag. Last but not least, you will find a few more daisy chain loops on the back side of the bag that you can use to loop or hang some items if you need. My original plan for these loops was to find a way to attach a small accessory pouch or cube for further organization and customization. It was a little bit ambitious and we just didn't have the time to fully explore that idea and feature just yet, but maybe version 2 in the future. All right, there you have it, a walkthrough of the ADV Pickleball Pro Bag. I think it's pretty versatile and sleek looking. You know, there's very minimal branding and it's functional. I will say that if you like to quickly access the main large compartment of the bag, it can be a bit cumbersome to open up the clamshell every time. What I like to do is keep the zippers at the top so I can kind of just zip open the bag halfway to more quickly gain access to that space. It's not a huge deal for me since I can pretty much get to most of the things I need quickly from its closed position. I'll probably do some comparison videos later with some other bags, so definitely sub to the channel for that if you're interested. Links are below. Till next time, play better. Peace.